Jehovah's Witness. He loves
Yeah.
Jehovah, and I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And we're not supposed to practice fornication before marriage. So we did not, up until he revealed some things to me later in the years. And, you know, we still always remain loving and affectionate, caress.
So to be clear, there wasn't it wasn't a sexual relationship.
No, not like that. Love and affection, but spiritual. And
okay, someone said in the comments that Michael left what is it called? That what is the religion that you speak of? I'm sorry.
He Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness. Okay, someone said that he left Jehovah's Witness and he became he went to Islam.
No, that's not true. No. He's always loved Jehovah. He just decided, and he told it to Bethel years ago, that's Watchtower Society, that he did not want to discuss his religious status because of the position that he was in. So he wanted to keep that out of the spotlight, you know, have people focus on Jehovah and not him. So he just decided not to keep that open. But he also made it clear during the time, I don't like to go there, but during the time of the trial with Geraldo, he had an interview and he made it clear there that he's a Jehovah's Witness. So.
Okay, so now let's get to BG. Do you have a relationship with BG?
Not yet.
Do you have any type of relationship with him? Not yet. Do you want a relationship with him?
Oh, yes, I do. That's why I'm speaking out. And I want to make this clear for the people who said to me, you know, who do you think you are that you can't speak out? Okay, because you have an agreement. I'd like to know, how do you know my business more than me? First of all, there was no agreement. Okay, I didn't have an arrangement like Debbie Rowe had. And mine was based on love. Michael knew that I wanted to sing. Michael mentored me. And eventually he told Prince about me. But Michael, I said I wanted to be married first and have, you know, I wanted to have my career. Then I have a baby. So he told me, would I marry him, you know, give him a baby? And I told him, yes, you know, I would do it. So he made the arrangements.
So it was a verbal agreement. It wasn't a contractual agreement.
No.
So to be clear, you're not the surrogate mother. You're the biological mother, is what you're saying?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, because Michael and I had a real relationship, and I didn't want to carry the baby, so she carried it for me. Helena.
Any reason
I guess
you didn't want to carry
I
the
don't
baby?
know her name. I was told. Yeah, she's the surrogate. I don't know who she is. And for the lady who came on my page, called herself a radio show talk host called Shelly Long. She came on my page and said birth certificate in big letters. No, I don't have to give her or anybody my birth certificates because number one, do you go around giving your birth certificate to people? Number two, even if you wanted to see it, you're going to have to go to the surrogate mother and Michael. Okay,
right,
I'm
because the biological mother wouldn't have the birth certificate. The surrogate would. Is that
exactly
correct?
That's correct.
You know, I'm not too fond of the details with that, but yeah, I'll definitely research on that because I don't know how it works with the surrogate mothers. I just know that they carry the child, but from what you're saying is that your egg and his sperm were, you know, that's how it was conceived and implanted into the other woman.
Yes.
Do you know her name?
Yes. No, I was told that she's a Mexican nurse by the name of Helena. I mean, at least that's, and Michael said he didn't talk in much details about it. There are some things that he's not going to talk about, you know, so he's very private.
So why did Michael want to conceive a child this way? Why not the
like I said,
normal way?
Because I didn't want to do it. He wanted to come together as a family, but I did not want to do that until he married me and have a baby because he was in a masquerade with me. He didn't reveal himself completely. In other words, he wanted me to accept the masquerade that he was in for the moment because he told me that he was going to end that look one day, that whole appeal, that white mask.
Okay. Let's go on to the next question. Hold on a second. Just 1 second. Have you spoke to the Jackson family? Have you reached out to them?
I've been doing it for 3 years since I've been speaking out. Been making demands for the Jackson's family, Michael's family to hear me. I'm connected to some people. They connect to me, but they don't message me back. They don't say anything. I think that's kind of rude, actually. But they connect to me. They just won't say nothing to me.
So they won't speak to you, is what you're saying?
No.
Hmm.
That's why after
they won't speak to you if they know that they don't? Do they know about you? Do they know that you are possibly Blankett's mother?
According to Michael, his mother, Reby, and Janet. That's the only three he talked about, really.
And Reby, and Janet won't talk to you.
No, I tried to reach out. I just can't get through. That's why I decided to go to the media. It took me 3 years because people would say, if you're serious, why don't you go? I had to make sure I had everything right. I wanted to take a year to promote myself on YouTube a little bit. And now I went to the media and I'm reaching out all over the media. So
do you have any type of paperwork to prove that you are the biological mother? Because that's going to be a big fight. No, you have no paperwork.
No, I don't.
So not a birth certificate, nothing. No type of agreement.
No, I have none of that. Michael has a lot of stuff. He has everything. He's put me into a position where I can't talk out. Okay, like the way he has things because of this masquerade. And that's why I'm speaking out so that something can be brought forth. Because I know you said this is another story.
Right, but how are we going? How would you be able to prove that this is your child other than besides a DNA test? Now, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to sit and take a DNA test to prove that Blanket is your son?
Oh, yes, I am. Most definitely. I think my son is reaching out to me right now on Facebook as we speak. I just don't know for sure yet, but I think so.
Okay. Do you think Blanket will want a relationship with you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely. And the reason why, because I'm an adoptee. So there's nothing anybody can say to me. Okay. When you are adopted and you don't know who you are, okay, you're going to always wonder who your parents are, period, until you find them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
yes.
So to be clear, you would take the DNA test.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Even if no one believed you and everything, and they still decided, okay, we're going to do a DNA test, you would sit down and take a DNA test. That's how sure you are that you are his mother.
Yes. Because it's like this. Either take the blood test or get me a lawyer so we can get to the bottom of this masquerade that I've been in for 20 years. So that's one reason why I want to speak out. People here in Virginia who know me have seen me with him, including my family. My children
have seen you with Michael.
Yes, they have. Oh, yes. The person that I'm staying here with.
Photos or videos to prove that you were actually with Michael Jackson?
I have pictures and videos, but it's not what people are looking for. If I'm here to make it clear, if they're looking for that white face, they're not going to see that. They're going to see him in his natural skin, the way Lisa Marie saw him, the way Debbie Rose saw him, the way Brooke Shields saw him. Shayna Manganto, she saw the white mask like the fans. I saw him in his natural skin.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. Some people may say that you're doing this to seek attention and money and fame because Michael Jackson is a legend, and that you want to be connected to that. You want to somehow be involved with that, such as a James or a Wade or a Shauna Montague. You're looking for some type of payout, or you're just looking for attention.
Of course they're going to say that, but that's all right. I don't mind them coming at me because, if you stand for truth, you have to prove yourself. Yes, I do want attention. Okay. And why? Because I've been in a 20-year masquerade of mystery dealing with Michael in Virginia. And with my son and me keeping quiet while I sit back and see a bunch of people telling lies left and right about what they think they know about him, especially some of these women out there that are imposters, got all these stories. Michael didn't. That's why he made sure when he chose me that it was going to be different, non-traditional. And he did not come to me in the mask, his brown skin. And that's why he said, this is it, to get rid of that long time white masquerade. And the proof is the White Chicks, which was on yesterday, as a matter of fact, with Wayans brothers. They want people to see how Michael did it, how he wore fillers.
Okay, so to be clear, what is your race? Because a lot of people see you and they would assume that you're white. Can you just clarify that?
I'm African American mixed. I'm in Virginia. The Commonwealth of Virginia said in the 60s that whether you are partial black or you have some trace of other race in you, you're black. And my papers say Negro. My parents, my adopted parents, are black. My children are black. So these
you have
people who accuse
children
me
right now.
Yes, I do. And these people who accuse me and say that I have a fake voice on a voice clip, I laugh at that. I want to tell them, you need to go back and watch Roots Part 3, Halle Berry, Queen. That explains everything.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Why are you so adamant that you're Blinkett's mother?
Because I was in a relationship with Michael, and even though he didn't do it the normal way, but I mean, I know what I've been through for the years, with him. I just tolerated what Michael wanted me to tolerate because he had optimistic hopes that he was going to bring us together. But when the trial happened, those charges, that set everything back. Okay. And he kept me out of the limelight. He didn't want me to be involved with none of that. Okay. So
it's not going to be. Okay, so speaking of the charges and everything, I just want to briefly talk about this because I don't really like to get into allegations. But what is your opinion on Leaving Neverland, and would you possibly have any evidence to disprove what they are saying?
Just that I want to come forth and get the Jackson's attention so that they can know, especially Sister Jackson, his mother, Catherine. I call her Sister Jackson because she's a Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah God is a God of truth. He doesn't play around with lies. He stands for direct truth, and that's why I'm coming forth. It's time for the truth to be exposed, to come forth.
The truth that Michael is innocent about?
Yes. Oh, he's definitely innocent. Okay. I want to say this very boldly. Geraldine Hughes, the secretary for one of the prosecution team doing that, with Tom Sneddon and all that, she made it clear that God don't like ugly. He doesn't like bad things, okay? If God says you are a molester, you're going to be he's going to find you guilty because he does not tolerate that. So he said 14 times Michael is not guilty, and he meant it. And so now I want to come forth to prove that this man is a normal man as far as outside the spotlight. He loves children naturally, genuinely. Okay. He loved my grandbaby. He loved my little grandbaby. Okay. He has a goddaughter here in Virginia. They only want to focus on boys. Okay, with him. All right. That's a lie. Okay. And that Wade Robson and James Safechuck, I just want people to know if they can't decide if they're telling the truth or not. But those who really believe in the Bible and really believe what God said, Proverbs, I'm not sure what chapter, but it says that 6 things he detests, or 7 things he detests. One is a perjurer, okay, a false witness. So if you are a false witness, you can't be trusted, okay? They are false witnesses, okay? Bottom line, they are opportunists. People are still out to seek him. People are not paying attention. Every 10 years, they come out with this nonsense. They don't want to give him the credibility of him, being who he is and what he has done. They have been trying to bring him down ever since, I guess, Neverland. When he started with that Neverland, and it's just It's just been crazy. That's one
Okay,
reason why Michael.
I just want to say, what I do find interesting, because often what happens with Michael is that people would come out and because things didn't necessarily go their way, that they would now switch on Michael and say, oh, well, yeah, he is a pedophile because I did see him with some children and he did touch a couple of kids. You know what I'm saying? So I do find it interesting, you know, with your frustration and everything and you coming out as Blinkett's mom, that you're not saying that. So I do want people to pay attention to that, because that's what made me interview her. Even if other things do sound sketchy or whatever, that caught my attention because she is indeed defending Michael, and she's not saying Michael Jackson is a pedophile. She's saying, listen, okay, yeah, whatever he did, what he did to me, but at the same time, he is innocent. So I just want y'all to remember that and pay attention to that as well, as long as what everything else. One more thing.
He's not.
He's not. He's absolutely not.
Yeah. He's a normal.
But no, he's not.
Well, people have this. They have this angel-like way of him, which there's a lot of things that's innocent about him, like an angel, you know, childlike when it comes to kids and playfulness. But I don't care how many times he and I had a love, and we had a relationship. People have ups and downs. Okay, we had love and war. All right. He's not some, you know, like they try to make him look like some fragile weakling, you know, whatever. Like no.
So describe he's with Michael, like, for example, maybe an argument or like a disagreement. How was he in those type of situations? Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's very meticulous. Okay, that's it. A systematic. He likes to be in control with everything. He didn't like visitors and people, because we had a private getaway. He didn't want people around. He stayed on me a lot about things. I mean, he doesn't like sloppiness, uncleanliness. Okay, things like that. And, you know, so you got to really get used to it. And that's why I want to say to all these women who flash their long hair around, I mean, there's nothing wrong with long hair. Don't get me wrong, because I like long hair. But with Michael, okay, Shayna McGainto, she said she stole soap from his Hope's house. Okay, I guarantee you, if he knew that, she'd never be able to come back there ever again. He doesn't care if it's soap, okay, or whatever it is. Okay, that's how he is. And while you're too busy trying to get hair, I guarantee you, if you leave one strand of hair on that floor, okay, you're not going to hear it until you just got to get right. Be right.